Hello YouTube, we're about to start round 3 of the Modern Challenge. So here's the pricing. It's first place gets like 100 treasure chests, a bunch of play points, all that stuff. So you break even when you're 17th to 32nd. You basically profit if you're 9th through 16th. Right now there's 35 people that are 2-0 in their match wins, and I am right now 1-1. Lost to Boggles, and I got a free win last round to, I don't even know what my opponent was on, to be honest. So we're waiting for the round to start. Looks like it's lagging a little bit. Here we go. All right, we're going first. We're against Gooby Goo. I would like to be on the play. Yes. All right, so we have Citadel, Opal, Ornithopter for 2 mana. We can play Vault Scourge and Courier this turn, and the next turn is a Master of Ethereum. Easy keep. Absolutely amazing hand, and hopefully we'll be able to showcase the power of Bomat Courier when you can dump out your hand by turn 2. Good luck, have fun to you too. Alright, Foothills. Maybe they have the Bolt. It's fine with me. Oh, looks like a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition. Which is why I like having Bomat Courier, because that is now insurance. If I get a 0-drop or a 1-drop or anything like that, I'm just going to empty my hand. Alright, so because I don't really need to play this Opal, and because my opponent doesn't have the removal for the Courier, I'm okay with, you know, I'm just gonna hold back the Courier, and if my opponent tries to remove it, I will just sacrifice it, because it doesn't matter. I don't need to care about keeping the Opal here. Maybe my opponent will even waste a Thoughtseize effect on this Opal in my hand here, and then I'm happy to refill the hand with Bomat. So every turn Bomat survives, the better it gets, which is amazing. Goif. Alright. See what my... Okay, so Overseer. So we're going to cast Overseer with this Opal and then play the second Opal. Then we're going to swing with Courier. And obviously if our opponent blocks the Courier, we will sacrifice it and draw 3. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why Bomat Courier is a beast. Great. Alright, so we can play all of these cards. Oh man, this is actually insane. Wow. So our opponent has Kolaghan's Command mana. Probably best off doing something like 2 damage to the Overseer, kill the Ravager, but then I'll just like sack like a couple things to the Ravager and then put it on the Overseer and keep it alive. But as you can see, Bomat Courier is an absolutely amazing card. Even in a matchup where like our opponent has a blocker, like if Bomat Courier was like, if it deals damage, it gets the card, then it would be bad. But just on attacks, so if I topic a Courier even, it just cycles, which is fine. You can swing with Goif if you want. I wouldn't, yeah. Alright, we'll let that Bloodstained Mire do its thing. Sorry, I tried to get water real quick. Alright, Kolaghan's Command. Probably just destroy the Overseer and the Vault Scourge, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. Now, do I have lethal next turn? So, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more damage. So I can bring our opponent down to 1 next turn if I put the Ravager on the Vault Scourge. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So do I keep it alive? I don't think so, because our opponent like has 4 cards in hand and probably has removal. But I think I want to keep Vault Scourge alive. Nah, I'll keep Ravager out there. Ravager's too good to lose right now. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Signal Pest. So now I think I have lethal actually. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 exactly. So if I swing with Ornithopter, Ravager, and Memnite, I win, no matter what. Yeah, that should be lethal. So what I do is I sacrifice everything to the Ravager but one of these creatures attacking, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. So we'll get rid of the Citadels. Put on the Memnite. 9/9 for lethal. Game 2. Okay, so we are against Jund. Thoughtseize is good, Bitter Blossom is good, Etched Champion is good. So Blood Moon and Rest in Peace. Here's the thing. Archon Ravager is amazing against Jund. And we're saving a Memnite. We'll discuss the changes here in a bit, but Blood Moon is only really good against decks that have like really restrictive mana costs, like say Jeskai or well, basically mostly like Jeskai, and let's like any 3-color deck basically that has a lot of different mana costs that they need to have access to. So Jeskai Control, for example, needs to have like Lightning Helix mana and Snapcaster mana and Cryptic Command mana and all that stuff. Like they have to basically counter the Blood Moon rather than play around it with their fetches. But Jund can play around with their fetches because they can just fetch any, say, any land that taps for red, so Blood Crypt, Stomping Ground, etc. And then they'll fetch a swamp and they'll fetch a forest, and they have all their colors. So we don't really like Blood Moon. Plus they can like hold up Abrupt Decay. Like they have answers to Blood Moon, and they usually watch out for it. So with Rest in Peace, we'd rather have Ravager than Rest in Peace, basically. Like for that game, for example, Ravager won us the game. We like drawing a bunch of cards. So we're going to remove the Masters because they die to everything, pretty much, that our opponent has. And then we will... Actually, no. We'll keep in the Masters. We'll take out... Do we want to take out the Vault Scourges? Yeah, we can take out the Master and, like... Because we're going second, we take out a Courier and a Vault Scourge. And then... Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so this hand is super slow, but has a lot of gas against our opponent. So we're going to keep it. And Seagate's Wreckage is also nice when our opponent, you know, shreds away our hand because we can just refill with it. Oh, so it looks like Traverse Shadow. Interesting. That means if it's 4-color, I'm actually going to want to side in Blood Moon. It also depends on my opponent fetches right now. So if they're fetching a bunch of basics, they're going to play around Blood Moon. Thoughtseize is fine. They're probably going to grab the Springleaf Drum because it's effectively ramp. So rather than try and take out an Etched Champion because I have 2 or a Cranial Plating because I have 2, they'll either take the Vault Scourge or the Springleaf. Yeah, that's fair. I would have taken the Drum if I were them because that's mana right there. That's my extra land, basically. So I'll play the Drum. Next turn I play the Cranial Plating, one of the platings, and then I have to top deck a land or a 0-drop creature or a Mox Opal to play Etched Champion. Yep, Thoughtseize, no problem. Opponent Thoughtseizes, probably grabs an Etched Champion because they might have like Abrupt Decays and removal for the platings. So now I need to try and play Etched Champion ASAP. Yeah, just grab an Etched Champion. This tells me you don't have Kozilek's Return in hand. Alright, so I'm going to play the Etched Champion out because I don't want my opponent to Thoughtseize it next turn. And because I can still equip plating next turn as well. So I'm happy. Opponent can't really deal with the champion without a board wipe. I will play Cranial Plating. Ooh, we got a Citadel. Sweet. I'm actually going to play this safe, and I'm going to double plating. Right? Yeah. That way my opponent can't make me discard the second one. And I'll swing for 2. So like my opponent might, like when I equip, they might like Kolaghan's Command make me discard it because they know I have the second plating. So I'd rather just head that off right now. And I can also, you know, now I can start Seagate Reckoning in 2 turns. That is when I equip both the platings and because I'm not going to Seagate Record next turn because obviously I want to equip the platings to the Etched Champion and try and win. So let's see what they got for us. I'm going to have a stop on my upkeep. Yeah, Kolaghan's Command. That's what I was scared of. Our opponent probably should have Kolaghan's like the first plating and then maybe discard it, the second one. Oh no, they actually didn't have the window to do that, so that's fair. So if I have a stop on my upkeep, I can Seagate's Wreckage on my upkeep basically. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Our opponent's holding up Kolaghan's Command, and that's fine. If I get a land, I'm going to be able to. Okay, so Kolaghan's Command, right? Is that what it is? So in that case, stop on my draw. So they're going to destroy it, make me discard Nexus, which is fine. And then I'd rather draw the card than deal the damage to my opponent right now. So I'm going to draw, yeah, play land. So my opponent basically just saved 2 damage. So they saved 2 damage basically. And of course they cracked the plating, which sucks, but it's fine. So stop on my draw is gone. Let me do my stop on upkeep. Sacrifice Seal of Fire. Huh. That does not kill Etched Champion, I believe. So I don't care. So I'm going to just draw. Bitter Blossom is amazing. Let's see if we draw land. No. Alright, well, we're going to swing. Because our opponent has a 4-turn clock, basically. So we're going to swing. Another Bloodbraid. Oh, that sucks. They're not going to cast the Dreadbore. They just choose not to cast it. Second Bloodbraid is actually really bad. Let's see. See what I get. Alright, so we're going to do Overseer. And then play Bitter Blossom. So we're going to hold up Nexus to block. Opponent probably doesn't want to attack. Yeah. So we're going to block with Nexus because with the Bitter Blossom out, we really want to save our life. Yeah. So our opponent might Seal of Fire the Nexus, which is fine. If our opponent removes the Nexus, it's no problem. Yeah, sure. Kill the Blood Braid. So stop on upkeep. They kill the Overseer, of course. So stop on upkeep, draw. Play with the Bitter Blossom. So it sucks if our opponent has, what do you call it, Timur Battle Rage. We should be good otherwise. So we have 2 blockers. We're actually pretty close to killing our opponent. Now it's a risk to swing here, but I think I have to try and set up for lethal in the near future. So a cranial plating would have been a win. If our opponent has a removal spell, that sucks, but it's not the end of the world. But if they have 2 removal spells, we lose. So yeah. Yeah, I'll have to block the Death Shadow. So if my opponent has Bolt, they win, because I take 3, go down to 4. Next turn I take 1, go down to 3. They bolt me, I lose. So let's see. Okay, Ravager should be a win, actually, if they didn't kill me anyways. Ooh. I'm playing 4-color, 3-color Shadow right now, lol. Yes, I am. I think I'm about to win. Right? Can I draw a card maybe? 1, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can even draw a card if I want. Do I need to? I need to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And is that enough to keep my thing invincible? Not if I draw a card, so. One, 2. So it looks like our opponent doesn't even have removal. 4. So I just put the counters on the Etched Champion and then swing for lethal. Ravager, good draw, good card. Opponent loses unless they have Kozilek's Return, exactly. Yeah, they have to have exactly Kozilek's Return. Yes, swing for 6. Swing for 6, come on. They have Bolt, obviously I still lose, but. You had removal for Rav. Oh. What? Was Battle Rage? How did he have the win? Can you show me your hand? That sucks. I would have died last turn. He pushed something. Probably he had another removal spell. Oh my god, Ancient Grudge? What? You could have stopped the Rav. You'd be at 1. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, man. That sucks. Playing Jun Shadow with Bobble. Whoa, good game. Sorry about that, dude. GG's though. Alright, so these are prizes. We're 2-1 right now. We need to try and win like the next games. I think we can't lose anymore. We can lose at least one, and then we should be good to go. So I'll see you guys in the next round.